With the average price of new cars being around 2 million, and all you can get under 1 million is older cars that are updated, I thought I'd make a video of my picks of cars under 1 million. Hopefully you enjoy. Now the Tulip. One of my favourite muscle cars, and it has been for a while. You cannot help but drive this around and feel like you're in a 70s action movie and you're the cop car. It's just such a great car. 4 doors in a muscle car. I think this is the only classic muscle car in the game that has 4 doors. It looks great, it handles great. 718,000, not that bad. What is there not to like about this car? This has too many good factors for you to miss out on. So yeah, buy this car. The Weevil. I love this car. The only non-muscle car which you can wheelie. And when you do wheelie this thing, it's just so fun as well. And it's kind of fast accelerating for a bug, but it's also 652k. Now, 652k I think is fine in GTA. But if we put this into perspective and what it is in real life, and how much it should cost, 652k is crazy. Now, check out the wheelies on this. It's just an amazing vehicle to do wheelies on. And it's the suspension as well. The suspension is so spongy. Just look at me accelerating and braking. I love this car. I love how, how it looks so close to the actual Beetle. The fact that the wheelies are not perfectly straight, and I don't want them to be. It's just fun the way it is. Just wheelie, and you don't know where it's gonna go. A really fun car, a really class car. It's hard to spend 652,000 when you had the opportunity to actually get this for free. And yeah, it's hard to spend that much again, but I would say worth it. So fun to drive. Do I need to mention why this car's on the list? Surely I shouldn't even put this on the list because everyone should have it already. If you don't have this car, you're just missing out on just pure symphony. You just want to drive this around just to listen to it, and it's totally worth it just for that. The best sounding car in the game, period. This is the best car. Sounds great starting up, sounds great letting off, sounds great accelerating. Yeah, this was on my best sounding cars list, and it is number 1 in my opinion. Just listen to it. The crackles. That's just... I don't know what more I can say. If you don't have this car, just please buy it. If you like car sounds in any way, you need to buy this car. And then you'll just do what I'm doing, which is catch yourself just, revving for no reason while you're driving. Okay, so I'm not going to spend a long time on this one. It is the Infernus, 440k. And I think I put this in many videos before, that's why I'm not going to spend too much time on it. And it's just, you're able to do so many things with this car, including the speed glitch. If you don't know how to do it, pop the front 2 tires. Obviously, you need no bulletproof tires. And just wait for the tire to come off the wheel. And then, as soon as it's done, there we go. And then as soon as it's done, you just do a burnout. A rolling burnout, basically. And you've done it. So, you just want to make sure you're rolling while doing a burnout. So, burnout, let go, hold brake again. And then, now you've got a stupidly insane fast car that will beat any top speed record. Beating all the HSW cars. As you can see, that is no joke. And it is useless to handle, but it's really fun as well. 440,000, why not? Now the Adder. Hello, are we a joke to you? Like, why are you bringing a first generation car that no one drives around anymore? Well, I think that's one of the great reasons it's on this list, because hardly anyone drives it around, and I think this is one of the cars that is dated with style. There's not a lot of cars you can get now that are still simplistic, that release now, that are just so basic, like the Adder. This is a supercar that looks very tame, and it drives tame as well. The power's so linear, this is so gradual. Like, this must be the most gradual accelerating car in the game. You don't get no slow acceleration and then fast, top speed. You don't get, fast acceleration and slow top speed. You just get a mixture of both. And just have a look at this thing, especially when you stance it. This suits a lot of the new track wheels, and it still looks amazing. I can't stress how good this looks. And the last time I saw it in a car meet was when I brought it to a car meet. I can't remember there being many times I've ever seen this. Such an amazing looking car, just on the limit of 1 million. And yeah, definitely recommended. Okay, the Mamba. What a great looking car. Like, honestly, it looks so nice. I feel like, you know, everyone knows what it is as soon as they look at it. There's no, is it this? Is it that? It's definitely an AC Cobra. I love the handling of this car. It's got that rear wheel drive, classic kind of feel. You know, it's got the off balance, the soft suspension. You know, I've never drove a Cobra before, but I'm guessing that it's not too far off from what this feels like. Soft suspension with a lot of torque in the rear. And yeah, look at it. Just look at this car. Sounds amazing as well. That's why the intro was literally a startup, because just listen to this car. $995,000, cutting it close. It's a car that, since its release, it's been in my collection, and it definitely should be in your collection too. The Deviant, such a refreshing car. I mean, even when this came out, it wasn't even popular. Based off the AMC Javelin, in my opinion, it's not the best looking muscle car, and I think that's probably why, you know, it wasn't picked up that much. If you think I'm a weirdo for having these wheels, well, you're right about the weirdo part, but I tried to do, you know, the chip fuse kind of overhauling build. That's why I've got these wheels, and yeah, I didn't want to go for the typical muscle build. I would say this, you know, handles like the average old muscle car, but I don't think it does. It feels a lot more stable than cars like the Vamos. Definitely very oversteery like it should be, but, you know, it's not that much really. This can be mistaken for, you know, a modern day kind of muscle car. This is actually not too bad at handling, and the reason I put it on this list is the fact that it's not even picked up much. It's got great handling for a muscle car, and at first when I picked this car up, I didn't really like the look of it, but I actually like it now. The Gunner Hellfire. I mean, I was debating putting this on the list because even though I do recommend it a lot, who doesn't have this car? Like, surely everyone should have this car. It's one of the best value for money vehicles in the game, knowing, you know, the popularity that it has outside of GTA and how fast it is in GTA, how it looks so close to the actual Challenger, and how many builds you can actually make with it. Again, this is another one that handles great for a muscle car, and, you know, it's fast in a straight line. This is, well, it was one of the fastest until the HSW Arbiter came out, but imagine if they actually brought out a HSW Hellfire. I know it's already crazy fast as it is, but having a HSW version will just amp it up to that level. Yeah, if you don't have this car, you need it. The 190Z. I mean, this one's on low grips, but the car, I mean, it's mainly for the looks. In my opinion, it's one of the best looking classic cars in the game. You can go for a full wide body, you know, big sporty look, or you can go fully stock, and they both look excellent. And coming in at a price of 900k, I don't think it's that crazy. We had the Stinger GT, which was 850,000, and then this with a lot more modifications, a lot more things you can do to it, and it costs 900k. So yeah, definitely worth a look. That's it, guys. Let me know what you thought of the list. Thank you so much for watching, and if you do want to join any of our car meet crews, it will be in the description like always. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next one.